Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. Let's give this hug. Yeah, a little extra hug today. First off, thank you. 75,000 subscribers. I knew we were going to reach this day, and it has 75,000. Now we can march out. I'm going to get my little book to 100,000, but for 75,000, I like something that is slow and steady instead of fast, because that means that whoever subscribed, they're going to stay and come and check us out daily. So I'm so excited, and I am so thankful. On Friday, I didn't post a video. I might be skipping Friday to Saturday because we have a weekend edition. I hate for the two to collide. But on Friday, I had a bit of an emergency in my family. I noticed last week that my cat wasn't really eating, and he was weird, and he was, being real slow, and I knew something was wrong. I had him for 21 years, so he was pretty much up there in age, and that's a rarity for like a pet to live that long. On Friday morning, I just noticed how he was getting sick, and I said, I just want to get to work so I can come right home. And I came right home, and he just like laid by my feet, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, maybe it's going to be okay. Well, I had to step out. I came home, he was dead. I don't want to cry, but it really broke my heart. He was in my family for about 21 years, I think about it. And I got him when my mom had the stroke, and the doctor said, pet therapy. Stroke victims should have pet therapy. But I got the cat. My mom ain't want it. She said, I don't want no cat. He stayed. And he just became such a part of the entire family. And anyone who knew me knew Sam. He was loud, hated when I was on the phone or doing stuff. He'd be in the background. And I didn't think it would hurt as much as it did, but it did. And I never thought that I would just become, like so emotional and attached to an animal. I think I must have been an animal in another life, because I really just, but I miss him, and I had him for a long time. Over 21 years is a long time. I had to factor in that we lived somewhere else when I got him, because I got him for my mom. I got him for her stroke, and then I wound up having a stroke. And he kind of got mad at me because I was away from home for a little bit. But he was a part of the family, part of my life, greet me every day. And there's something to be said about, I was just so used to him greeting me when I walk in the door, and just like being there at the end of the night, doing my homework and going through my notes and being by my feet. So it was emotional, and I just needed to take a little time. Y'all see I'm bad, and I need to talk about something real silly, because we're not about to start crying this afternoon. But I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate 75,000, little milestone. It's our cute not knowing, and now we're going to know because they've released the names of the stars getting stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Prince is getting. Now, for those who say, Prince ain't got a star, when he was alive, he refused them. So now, I guess his estate said, give Prince his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Actress Nia Long, Sherry Shepherd, Fantasia, Jane Fonda. I could not believe she doesn't have a star. Jane Fonda. The Isley Brothers, Busta Rhymes, Courtney B. Vance, and this is just to name a few. Courtney B. Vance is Angela Bassett's husband. He's an incredible actor. They are all a part of the class of 2025 getting stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So congratulations to the class. Inside Out, the #1 movie of the year, just over the weekend, it took in 100 million. What is it about this animated movie? It's all about teenage angst. Like, I had the chance to interview actor Tony Hale, who plays the voice of fear. But there's so much. You want to fit in. There's fear, there's anxiety, there could be loneliness, there could be, you're not sure, like who you are. But it's just a great film, many, many characters, but it's really cute. I had a chance to do a little promotion with them a couple of weeks ago. So far, around the world, it has claimed $724 million. Coming in number 2, Bad Boys 4 with Will and Martin. Then coming in at number 3, the movie about the bike riders and Austin Butler. But Inside Out, undoubtedly, it is the number 1 movie of the year, taking in the most at the box office. When I was 12 years old, I went to see the movie Jaws. What was scary? That mechanical shark or the music? The music. The music is what played. It was like one of Steven Spielberg's first movies, and what he created with Jaws. It was terrifying. You were afraid to get in the water if you were down the beach or down the shore, but it was that music that really played into that heightened. There's a documentary coming out marking the 50th anniversary of Jaws. That was when my parents let me go to the movies by myself. Well, some, because they made me take my brother when I went to see Purple Rain. But they just started saying, okay, you can go to the movies with your friends. I was 12 years old. Something I won't forget. BET Awards are on Sunday. Will Smith is performing. They say he's got some new music. Taraji P. Henson is hosting. And Usher, who's getting a Lifetime Achievement Award, he's going to be serenaded by all women. All women are going to be serenading Usher, baby. BET Awards, they air 8 o'clock on Sunday, but BET, they'll run it again and again and again, but it's always good to tape it so you'll know what happened. But a lot of people will be talking about it next Monday. Is Cardi B pregnant? You never know with her, because her and Offset, they break up, they're back together. At this point, who cares? But don't be surprised if you hear that she's having a baby. Tracy Morgan is returning to TV in Crutch. It's a spinoff on the CBS Paramount show, The Neighborhood, with Cedric the Entertainer and Tashina Arnold. Tyler Perry, who has deals with everyone on these streaming services, one of his latest Netflix projects is teaming up with Devon Franklin. He is the faith-based leader who is married to Megan Good. He and Tyler are getting together to do some faith-based movies on Netflix. We're gearing up for Beverly Hills Cop 4. And Eddie Murphy is really revealing a lot. Like, there will be a Shrek. A Shrek 5 is coming next year. He says he already recorded his part of Donkey. There will be a Donkey standalone film as part of the Shrek franchise. Beverly Hills Cop 4 starts streaming on Netflix November 3rd. Now, you could be saying to yourself, well, how come it's not in the big theaters? When Beverly Hills Cop 3 was released about 30 years ago, it didn't do well at the box office, and I think they were a little afraid. I guess they figured, let's put it on Netflix. It'll run. It'll probably go number 1 because there is a lot of excitement on this. But he said they're even working on number 5. So they must know in their hearts that this is going to be a success. But Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley, Eddie Murphy, Philadelphia native Kevin Bacon, and all the crew from the other movies, July 3rd on Netflix. I keep saying how hyped I am about the Olympics, and on July 2nd, these are all things coming up next week, there's a special on the sprinters, the runners. Shakari, she did awesome this weekend. Noah Lyles. Anybody who is running in that track and field, how do they get there? The journey. How do you train? Are they nervous when they start racing? What I love about Shakari's story, she wasn't meant to be a Tokyo. No, she had got in trouble, and she was extremely cocky. She got in trouble with the marijuana testing. She had to grow. I do believe when you're young, you have to be given the grace to grow. It's the people over a certain age that you like, what you doing? But when they're young, you have to. You're going to stumble. But stumbling and falling doesn't mean that you can't get back up. When you look at Jakari, her amazing career, she's meant to be in Paris this year. She's meant to be, and I think she has learned. I think she has grown. A delay is not a denial. Sometimes it isn't your time, but then your time comes. And oh, how sweet it is. I can't wait for the Olympics. July 26th, NBC Peacock. I am super excited. I'm one of those. I get a little sad when the Olympics are over because between the gymnastics, this year they got break dancing, of course, track and field, of course, the basketball, the men and the women's. I'm an Olympic fan, and I cannot wait for the games from Paris. Nene Leaks is returning to TV, everybody, this time on Lifetime. A new reality show entitled Outrageous Love. It's the ups and downs of couples. It's debuting 1 week from today. Black Barbie is a new documentary about the Barbie doll. Shonda Rhimes put it together, and it's streaming right now on Netflix. And Versus is coming back to Twitter. Who cares? People are going to shows. People are seeing shows. They don't have to rely on our Versus like we did during the pandemic. They really messed that up. When they tried to charge people, people were not having it. They're like, we really don't need to see our Versus. We're good. But the announcement came and went. I kept forgetting to make the announcement about it. So go figure. It's not cute not knowing. You hear that notification button, hit it so that you'll know that the video is here. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you. 75,000. That's a milestone. And I'd rather be slow and steady because that means that you're going to stick and stay. You're not fly by night. You're just used to everything and you love the scoop and the giggles and the stories than something that happens real fast. 75,000 is a feat. And I am very, very happy about that. What was the other part of the spiel? Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. But I am so glad that you are here. We're starting off the week. It's big hair, it's curls, it's scoop. It's me and you and 75,000 other people. So thank you for joining me. It's not cute not knowing. Now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.